I'm Rich Raether. I'm the CIO for Quarles Brady. Quarles Brady is a 125-year-old multi-disciplinary firm, which means we practice in a lot of different areas of law, over 25 different areas of law. We're a national firm, so we're all over the United States. We have about 1,000 employees, 500 of which are attorneys. Each one of those areas of law requires a specific set of applications. So our attorneys that practice in tax, as an example, use applications during a specific time of the year, and our attorneys that are in immigration or intellectual property don't even know about those tax applications. But from an IT perspective, my team has to be able to support all those applications, and so as a result, we have a very large, complex environment with a lot of traffic going on. I think there are a number of factors that weigh into the decision when you outsource a service, whether it's any service. But cybersecurity, I think, is one of the easier things from my chair as a leader in IT to outsource. And there are a couple of reasons for that. Number one, it is a bandwidth issue. I have a small staff, and even if the world were perfect and I were able to have 20 additional staff members for security, there would still be some deficiencies that staff would have. Number one. Number two, just trying to find the staff. It's like trying to find a unicorn out there, finding a good security analyst today. And so partnering with a MDR provider like eSentire, it's kind of like, building your house next to the enchanted forest. I have, a bunch of unicorns in that forest that I can access. That's something I just couldn't get with an in-house security service. So that's one reason. A second reason is just the amount of traffic that an MDR provider like eSentire sees. And so they're able to correlate events not only in my environment from the multi-signal MDR that we have and all of the different tools that we utilize, eSentire taps into those tool sets, but also the different customer base that eSentire has. And so with the traffic that eSentire sees, both in the legal vertical, because you have other legal customers, but also in corporate America, you're able to see that traffic and correlate those events where there might be a slow bleeding feed that's going on. And in my environment, if I had enough security personnel to look through all of those logs and the millions of feeds per day, I might miss that because it might come across as a malformed packet. And so my staff might just ignore that. Where eSentire sees that traffic across multiple clients and says, aha, there's something going on here. Then obviously they're able to take action upon that. I would recommend eSentire without hesitation to a peer. And I've done them numerous times in the past. And I've been in IT for over 25 years now and in legal for 17 of it. And I've been with multiple MDR providers, multiple SOCs in the past, and eSentire has been able to deliver on everything they promised up front, number one. Number two, they continue to develop their stack. So whether it be advanced threat protection, whether it be their customer services, they continue to mature as a security practice. And one of the things that I always tell my peers when they ask me about a recommendation is the pipeline. As I talked about before, the unicorns that are out there, eSentire partnering with the local universities to be able to have that developmental pipeline of those security analysts that work in the environment. You are giving those young students the hands-on experience of the real-world environment while working in your SOC. And that is something that is just so hard to find in today's world. So that is one of the things that I mention to peers when I recommend eSentire.